All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Speaking of friends like us, Eric wish you got bit by that rattlesnake.
All right.
That's not what I said.
That is messed up, Eric. I have a professional snake hook or grabber
I
thing.
saw that. I was impressed.
Now, I do know that I don't have the tail hook thing for it. But that
Well,
grabber was intended to hold the snake in place while Sky went and got a spaded shovel. If you know, you know.
yep.
So, funniest thing, I told him, I was like, hey, buddy, do you know why I need the shovel and why I'm going to take its head off? He goes, so that it doesn't grow back. What is going on with the school system? The 13-year-old thinks the snake's head is going to grow back.
I mean,
I
it is a
mean-
rattlesnake.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, I mean, in social aspects, sometimes you cut that head off and it comes back like with 3.
Yeah, that's a hydra. If I in my yard, I'm not killing it. We're gonna put it in a box and worship it. Probably weaponize it, sell it to the government. You know, I will not be on this call, but I will be in Dubai somewhere, spending my billions.
Dubai.
Everyone's got a price. Mine is the price of a weaponized hydra for the government. $22 million a month. So
22 million.
all right, good morning. Happy Thursday. Everyone welcome Max. Hi, Max.
Hey, Max. Which Max
Hi,
are we
Max.
talking about here?
Oh, what up?
Hi.
I don't know if anybody can hear me.
Two
Can
Maxes.
you hear me?
So we have both Maxes. We can't even call him Max C. We have them call him Max 1 and Max 2.
I feel like this has happened to me before.
It's okay though. But, all right, let's start off with some wins, some celebrations, something you're just dang proud of.
I had a client that reached out to me. Salty, actually, the Salty transaction. He reached out to me at like 7 o'clock last night. He's like, "Hey, so I know we're going through life changes and everything. I need to sell off my properties here in town. Can you meet me next Tuesday so we can list both of them?" I'm like, "You bet I can."
You betcha, buddy.
So yeah, he wants me to list both of his properties here in Sierra Vista.
That's awesome, man. There you go.
We just talked about that, Eric. I told you it was coming, bro.
Dude, I know, Trey. We just gotta speak it into existence enough.
Speak it into existence.
You know how you speak it into existence?
Speaking.
You talk to people enough.
True.
I don't know. I believe in the metaphysical and the supernatural, and the best supernatural ability is visibility. So be shown, be seen, be heard. All right, other wins, celebrations.
Door knocked 33 doors yesterday, 8 contacts, 2 appointments.
Solid.
Nice.
Job,
And I did the welcome card. That was a good barrier to not get shut down at the door.
What'd you go door knocking for? I mean lead generation, of course, but like what was your value?
So I closed a property yesterday. I was giving keys at 3 o'clock. So at noon, I went and did. I tried to do 10 to the left, 10 to the right, and 25 across the street. But the way it was laid out, it didn't really get that far. But I had a welcome card for my clients. You know, welcome to your new home, blah blah blah. And I went around and had all the neighbors write a little welcome message with their name and then their address, and then gave it to my clients. My clients didn't give a crap about the card I gave them, but they loved the note from the neighbors.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
I got another showing yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, good job, Kevin.
Nice. I received 2 referrals
Thank you.
while I was gone. And I put my house under contract and I called Dan on a freak out. It was great.
Nice. Not just once.
Not just once, a couple times.
I can't see Fabby freaking out.
So my win is that not only have I spent way too much time, money, and effort building a dashboard through AI, but it's now working, which I thought was pretty cool. So just playing along with stuff, not just building out really neat, videos and portal stuff, but you can build all kinds of crazy stuff that I'm using for my business. So I'll share that with you guys here in a second. But my other win is I want to say thank you to Christina for sending such a beautiful message this morning. She was doing some journaling and sent myself and my wife a really thoughtful thank you, if you will. So it goes a long way.
Thanks, Dan.
I didn't have,
I meant it.
in that moment, but it was very impactful. I read it and I just sat there and I really appreciated the time you took to write that. And thank you for saying those things. The attitude of
Thanks for
gratitude
showing up for us all the time.
Every day.
every day.
Every day. Oh, Dan, I got a win, Dan.
Here you win.
Yesterday I met
Congratulations.
up with the new client yesterday, and he was just like very emotionless and didn't really want to talk about anything. So when we left, I thought it wasn't going anywhere. He called me at like 8 o'clock last night and was like, "Hey, I want to put in an offer right now, all cash." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So I wrote that up last night, and if that gets accepted this morning, that'll be 5 in escrow.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
what's up, Trey. Is
And
that
two
the
of my and
one?
two of my listings went live this morning.
Nice.
Is that the one that
Awesome.
we were talking about in the office yesterday, Trey? Where you
Yeah,
have like
the-
8 showings?
Yeah, in the 55 plus community.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sweet.
And
Wow.
it's with a real broker.
Oh,
A real one, huh?
Yep.
Was it a real salty one?
oh, yep.
Yep.
You did text me that last night, didn't you?
Yep. Yep.
Well, just be careful, okay? That's all I gotta say. Just be careful.
I'll get crafty with it.
All right. I
So
appreciate
I
that.
have a win too.
Good.
I submitted an offer last night for my friends. After looking at that one foreclosure, it was a foreclosure because whoever bought it for like $73,000. They're trying to sell it for like $290. But anyways, it needed a lot of work. Thank God they did not choose that one. They actually found one that an investor flipped, and everything in it is nice, and they fell in love with it. So I submitted the offer last night.
Wait, was that
Nice.
yours,
Congratulations.
Aaron? The one that you guys put in the chat that you were like, what's wrong with this listing?
No.
No. Wait.
That's still driving me crazy. I wasted way too much time yesterday trying to figure out all the things with that.
It might be, Aaron. I think I put that one in our. Where is my WhatsApp? There it is. So Johncito, right? Aaron, wasn't that it? 242 East Johncito?
The one about not wanting to sell your property?
Johncito.
Your stupid post about the gas pump got me yesterday too.
Yeah. Yeah. I was about to go crazy. I was like, I'm on my way, Aaron. I'll bring Trey with me. He could be like my little backup.
I seen Sotelo post it. And I was like, what? What? You know, I was all invested. I was like, what? What happened? Oh my God.
Yeah, for those of you who are confused of what listing she's talking about, in the Rise and Thrive group chat, I put a listing online. I don't even know how I got shown it. I think it might have been you, Aaron. I don't know. But one of the agents had brought this to my attention because they had a client looking at it. $199.9 sales price. All the pictures are crooked, sideways. Half of the descriptions are wrong. There's a finger in the pictures. Like, it's just bad.
Yeah, that's not mine.
Yeah, I wanted to showcase, like, hey, guys, details matter. And Christina caught almost all of the issues because there was a lot of issues with this property. That's why it's so important that we look at the MLS and say, okay, it is deemed reliable, but not accurate. The very bottom of the MLS even says that. And that means take the time to investigate it. Go and challenge your assumptions of the property. If it's got acreage, get it surveyed. If it's got questionable anything, then take the time and get it fixed. Now, let me show you something really cool, just a little bit of, so you guys can see what's possible. This is Google. Yeah, you guys know Google Drive, right? Here is my management file for my properties, right? I have just a normal Excel file for all the properties that I own for rentals and management and stuff like that. We're building it out. This is kind of boring, right? We can look at just a sync, boring Excel spreadsheet, right? Raise your hand if you think this is boring. Yes, it's very boring. It's Excel. But we go in and say, hey, AI, build me something that's not boring. Does this look less boring?
Dude, and that just pulls from that Excel sheet?
Yes, it's connected to the Google Sheets.
It's freaking insane.
I even track my own because I track everything. I can go in here. Oh,
Another
shit,
platform.
I closed it, but I'll need to add that back. But I can go in there and I can look at different properties. So this is one that I'm helping a seller do. Close these out. And I can track all the expenses, the electric, the water, supplies, whatever I have. So it's all built in. This isn't a short-term rental. This is a renovation. So it changes my presets, labor, materials, permits, so that if I have a client that's interested, I can send them, hey, this is your dashboard for your project. All built out through AI. This is for our personal stuff, so I can add a house like the one we got coming up. We're buying a house at the end of the month. But just think about the excitement here. So let's look at, this is how long it took to make.
This looks like CTE, but more customizable.
And it's deployable. So this, see how long I'm scrolling the whole time. Let's see, language. So we've got usage and credits. I was at 25,000. It called 26,000. So it cost me, 6,400 credits to build out that website. And it took all day to keep data setting. And now what I need to do is I need to go in here and I need to implement. Okay, so put a pop-up in when deleting years so that I don't accidentally delete years. Adding a new year shall bring over the blank template. If I can text. So let it just, now it's gonna go work in the background. But why I wanted to showcase this is there's an AI that a lot of you have access to. So if you're in the Tucson Market Center, I think we talked to the La Jolla Market Center too about BrokerBot. I don't know if Jenny turned it on for you or not, Fabs.
I don't think they did, but
but having your BrokerBot is one of the things too, because what I'm trying to do is track my time and effort. I told a lot of you, I've been talking to my direct coachees, do a time audit. Look at your 15-minute intervals and track what you did. So one of the fastest way to do that is write it down, right? Are we always in a place we can write it down? No. So take a note. So here's what I did yesterday. I logged in to my BrokerBot, asked the question, can you access my opportunities yet? No, not yet. Let's talk tracking. I want to track every call I take and sort them if they were sales calls, coaching calls, broker calls, and put them on my calendar alongside the other events on my calendar so that I'm able to see at a glance where my time is going. How is the best way for you to help me do that? Well, it says, hey, that's exciting. Let's just tell me log a call. So I just did a voice note with BrokerBot yesterday and went over all of my calls that I had yesterday. I just said, hey, at this time at 9:41, I got a call with Johanna Rhodes. It was a broker call. It lasted 4 minutes. And I just went through my call log. Super handy to be able to see where my time went. Now, I got really good insight on what my day looks like, right? I can look at a glance and see from 7 in the morning till 8:30 at night what I'm doing with the day. You guys can see Tuesdays and Mondays. We talk about time efficiency, time blocking, and guardrails around your schedule a lot. Do you know where you're spending your time? Here's very important information, right? I know I take a number of calls Monday morning that are broker level calls. I take a lot of calls in the afternoon around 3 to 5 that are coaching level calls. Should I time block some office hours for myself that I can wrangle these broker calls into?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes it kind of clear, doesn't it, Christy? I can see that I have a majority of calls coming in between 9 and 10, and then around lunchtime, and then 3 to 5. So I could set up some kind of like expectation of my calendar so that I don't schedule an appointment or a recruiting call or something in a time where I get an influx of phone calls. And then I can start training, hey, call me between this time and this time, you got a broker call. If outside of that time, call this number. It's the broker bot hotline. Is that not going to help me guardrail my schedule a little bit? But also, does it also showcase how much time I'm wasting or not wasting in certain activities?
It creates some control.
I am a control freak. That's why I've got 6 AIs running right now. I'm not even really here. I'm actually in a beach in Bermuda. This is a hologram. Right? I wished. Jake and I were talking about that. But I just want you to showcase like the helping your schedule build out guardrails, time efficiency, natural patterns. Because raise your hand if you're an early riser. I'm talking like the rooster's up, you're out there fighting the world before the rooster even knows you're awake, right? A couple of you. Like I know Mikey. Love Mikey. He's one of my best friends. Oh, he's on the call. Okay, I see him. He's up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. That's like sleeping into him is 3 o'clock in the morning. But that's just how his body and brain work. He just gets after it. He wakes up and gets to work. I know he hates it sometimes because he's like, oh man, I just want to sleep. But he wakes up and he gets after it. I'll tell you, his brain is sharp and ready first thing in the morning. Later in the afternoon, not so much. I'm the same way. You wake me up at 6 a.m. and say, we need to go do something that takes a lot of technical understanding. I'm in. You wake my wife up first thing in the morning, you better have a riot shield. Because she is going off of her base programming, which is violence. However, at 9:30 at night, my wife wants to have a dissertation level conversation about all the effectiveness of aliens and God in the world. And my brain is already mush. So we have to find where our natural tendencies lie. Am I an early morning creator? Am I an afternoon creator, right? Am I more creative after lunch or am I more creative in the morning, right? All of us have a creative element of our jobs, don't we? Creating some content, doing some video, then sharing that with the world. If you're waiting for it to feel right, you're never going to do it. So let's find out what we naturally lean to, what's comfortable for us. And we're going to know that by looking at our calendars. You can build a tracking app for yourself that every 15 minutes it sends you a message that says, what'd you do in the last 15 minutes? You can do a daily dump, morning journaling. Whatever you're doing, do it so that you can track and scale your business. A players, and not all of us are A players, and if you're not an A player, don't take offense to this. A players love to be measured because it shows that they're winning. They love a scoreboard. A players love a scoreboard because it shows the world I'm a badass. I'm winning. I'm doing this shit. Right, Christina? B players.
I was in the closet. Sorry.
Is that where you
Well, that's not. No,
No.
that's not the right thing to say. I was getting dressed. God damn it. See, I'm just gonna not talk.
B players, they like, accolades, but they don't want to be in the spotlight. And C players, they make excuses as to why they can't get their reporting out. Because they want to do the Homer Simpson, the phase back into the bushes. Well, it doesn't hurt you to track yourself, does it? Who are you sharing it with? Yourself, right? If you don't want to be weighed and measured, you probably don't want to grow. If you don't want to be called to the carpet and say, hey, X, Y, and Z happened. Why? What did you do? Where's your DNA in all this? You're probably not going to remedy the situation. But if you want anything in your life to change, to improve, track it. I know I use Mike as an example of a lot of things, but it's easy because he's one of my best friends and I talk to him every day. But Mike was going through some health issues a couple years ago and couldn't figure out what was going on. His body was reacting to something. His eyes swelled, his hands swelled, his vision got bad. Like, it was really touch and go for a while. So he went to an Eastern medicine type of witch shaman person, rattling bones and shaking things at him, and talked to him about his intake. So he went for the next, I think it was like 3 or 4 months, tracked everything he ate. Went back and said, hey, this is what I've been eating. This is what, when I eat this, this happens. And she goes, okay, let's start eliminating things out of the diet. One by one. Tracking, right? Tracking, one by one, thing by thing, piece by piece, piece by piece. And after that, we were able to identify that X, Y, and Z affected him. When he ate this, his eyes hurt. When he ate this, his hands swelled. So, okay.
Just an allergic reaction.
Don't know if it was allergic reaction or just a sensitivity. Don't know. I'm not in Mikey's medical file, but I can tell you just conversations I had with him. But what was the most impactful thing for him is in that 6-month period, he measured everything, tracked everything. There was ultimate certainty. And he even knew when we went out to sushi, he knew the next day his arms and hands and feet and eyes were going to hurt because he knew something in the sushi would make him inflamed. And he did so knowingly. Champions love to be measured because champions want change. Most people, when they're going from amateur to professional to champion, are pretty epic jumps, pretty big intervals of change. But when you're playing at a level of top producer, high functioning realtor, business super ass, then the change may be so granular you can't see it. It might be less than 1%. But if you're not sharpening the edge, and you're not sharpening your tools, and you're not sharpening your skill sets every single day by tracking and knowledge and knowing, the world's going to catch up. And that terrifies some champions. You guys ever watch the Olympics? What's the difference between first and second place?
Millisecond.
Yeah. Is it enough to measure?
Oh.
Barely. But I'll tell you the difference between first and second is about 18 inches. Because isn't that how big the pedestal is?
Yep.
And that's what all the difference is. They may have won that race by 1/10,000th of a second. 0.00001. But they won. For my people that aren't the most athletic inclined, maybe you're more of the fast and furious type, Dominic Toretto said it best.
Family.
If you win by an inch or you win by a mile, winning is winning.
I was going to say, if you ain't first, you're last. That's something.
That's Ricky Bobby. But
I thought he said he lives his life a quarter mile at a time.
he does. He also loves family. It's all about family.
And baby
At least he's
Jesus.
got family.
And baby Jesus. I think we're just blending all these racing movies together, which I think we should. I think there needs to be a Fast and Furious Talladega Nights. Right.
But only a
agree.
certain version of baby Jesus. Naked, swaddled, sweet little baby Jesus.
6 pound, 3 ounce.
6
Don't
pounds
leave
per
out-
ounce, baby
Don't
Jesus.
leave out Days of Thunder.
Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake.
Yeah. I think there's
That's right.
and this is it's a funny thing to preach into, but it's simple, guys. Either write it down and track your day or have AI put it on your calendar so that when you look back at your week, you can go back and say, okay, this is where I wasted time. Here's where I was really plugged in. And what did I do before I was really plugged in that got my mind ready? That got my mindset right.
Hey, even Ricky Bobby had to do that.
He did, right? He had to drive with a cougar. If you can drive with a cougar, you can drive with
Yes,
it.
sir. That's right.
That's the best scene in the whole movie.
Actually, I think the best scene of the whole movie is like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, Ricky. There's third, there's fourth. Hell, there's even 8.
Better watch out, Chet. I'm all jacked up on Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I like it. Help me, Tom Cruise. I'm on fire.
I love that you guys have. The only thing of that entire conversation you heard was Ricky Bobby.
My
Talented.
bad.
And family.
Just,
And
you're not
fam-
first,
and
you're
family.
last.
So, and this all came from the other day when Jared, like we talked about yesterday, the AI did a coaching snippet of my calendar and my executions, right? Because if it's not on your calendar, did it exist?
Probably not.
No, it doesn't exist. Because I can definitely tell you, when I'm in the middle of something, when I'm doing something that is pre-scheduled on my calendar, like this call right now, very few things will interrupt me on this call. One of those being my ADHD. Like anybody in the world can call me right now. What do you think is going to happen?
You're gonna ignore it
I don't have to. Why?
You're not
because we're all here.
D&D's on, and most of you are here. The only call that comes through is my wife's. Guardrails. This is one of the most important 30 minutes of my day. How we do things here, how we play and participate in this closed space influences how you participate in your everyday activities. I am not so egotistical to think that you all carry me with you, but you all carry me with you. In every conversation you have, you think about the conversations we've had on this morning call.
This sounds like a conversation Trey and I had 2 days ago.
Right? Mara has even said it. I channeled my inner Big Dan. What would Dan say? And it's helped her through conversation. It allows you to frame situations differently. So this should be an important time for your day too. Allow yourself time to participate, not just be entertained. And from there, you grow, you develop, you become better. A lot of you donate 30 minutes of your day consistently. There's a couple of you that are on every single day. And I'm excited to see that. The ones that show up the most are the ones that I see getting business more. Do you think there's a parallel there? Weird, huh?
When I didn't show up, I lost out on 2 deals. I said, never again.
Never again. And then you went to Japan for 2 weeks and called me 73 times.
Twice.
I
I
wanna-
missed you.
That's gonna be an expensive phone bill.
It's Apple, baby. iMessage. Global Connect. No extra fees. I was expecting the call to be like weird, like crackly and distorted because we're 93,000 miles away. But no. Fabby's just like, yeah, I'm calling you from tomorrow.
I'm calling you from the future.
Yeah, it was like
Still
7
freaking out in the
on
future.
Tuesday. It was 6 p.m. on Monday for me. I was like, isn't it?
Yeah,
tomorrow there?
I was definitely feeling that time change.
Oh, I can imagine. Because you left Japan on Thursday.
I left Japan on Wednesday. I got
I
back
got
on
home
Wednesday.
on Wednesday.
Got back
Yeah.
on Wednesday. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was normal Fabby experience for me because I was like, oh, it's the morning. I'm getting ready to go. And then Fabby's like, oh, it's the end of my day. I'm so tired. And I was like, hashtag family reunion.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, thank you for being a part of my morning. I really am thankful for all of you. There is favorites among you, and I want you guys to figure out who you think the favorites are. You're going to be wrong. I'm a father. I'm allowed to have favorites. Moms love everyone equally, not me. If you want to be on the favorites list, show up more.
Christina.
Yeah.
I'm on the favorites list.
Christina.
I wouldn't say,
Me, Mike, Eric. It's cool. It's cool.
I wouldn't say she's on the favorites list, guys. Just because she annoys me the most doesn't mean
So true. So true. Why do you think I have to send messages early morning hours before this? Because I got to make up for all the crap that I bring.
she's got a
But
block.
Dan's just lucky I don't live in Tucson.
Why?
No, Eric, I think we're all lucky you don't live in Tucson. I'm kidding.
Probably.
Just kidding.
One
I'm
of
on
you
the
in
favorites
this
list.
Pure Vista. Yes, you are, Audra. Yes, you are.
Audra's on everyone's favorites list. Come on now.
One of you is going to get the end of this email, right? I got this email this morning at 11:53 p.m. Good evening, Mr. Caldwell. Terrible way to start.
Uh-oh.
I am Mary Hip. I have received your contact information from Russell Ham. I have received orders to Fort Huachuca, Arizona. I will be in Arizona around January of 2027. I understand this is a little farther away. My cell phone is blank. There's a whole lot of extra numbers on there. That's an 11-digit phone number.
Call from Germany.
Very respectfully, Mary Hip. I don't live in Fort Huachuca area. One of you do.
2 of us do. 3 of us.
Few of us.
I know, it's like he's just starting to fight right on the call.
I'm all about it, girl.
4 of us. I was wrong.
I told you 4. It's Max. You guys forgot Max. He's not on camera, so we never imagine he's there. But there's a referral coming to Sierra Vista soon. So
2027, you said?
We'll see who his favorite is. We'll
Yeah.
see.
see.
Wait, but who's going tomorrow? Speaking of, because I
I
want
am.
this whole crew to like get together in person
Me.
shenanigans.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
So it's the KWSA Gala tomorrow at Desert Diamond Casino. Am I right? I don't know.
Yes.
No, Casino del Sol,
Casino
Thank
del
you.
Sol.
Casino del Sol. What time does it start?
5.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Dinner will be served at 7:30-ish. We'll start the awards, and then from there till 10 is shenanigans, dancing, and then you guys go play at the casino. So
I'm just here for the shenanigans. I don't gamble.
I gamble with my life every day. The jokes
Yep.
never see light. All right, I'd love to see you guys there if you can make it. Come be a part of the vibe. Casino del Sol, 5655 West Valencia Road. Tomorrow at 6 p.m.
We'll put
I'm
100
excited.
light for me, Eric.
Come do it yourself, Trey. Come on, put your big boy pants on.
Ray,
You
you're
can
not
do it.
showing up? Come on,
No.
man.
This
I
is
don't think so. I didn't get all the details right, but I have inspections in Sierra Vista at 4 o'clock, so I don't even think I'd be able to.
okay.
I know, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah, I'm just glad he schedules inspections at 4 o'clock and not 9 o'clock in the morning when he's supposed to be doing lead gen.
You're right. That's why I did it.
I don't know why you can't have someone else go do it. Have someone else set it for you.
They're all
Yeah.
going to the gala.
I'll accept your awards for you, Trey.
There you
I
go.
don't think I'm getting any. It's all right.
I wouldn't
Okay.
say that, Trey.
Ray, I will get a Happy Meal for you. I will. I'll do it.
It's
my
not gonna
big
be the
lemonade
same
man.
without. It's not gonna be the same without you, Trey. I'm a little disappointed in you right now.
I bought suit pants and shiny shoes. Okay, you gotta go. This is peer pressure. This is peer
Suit
pressure.
pants. Suit pants.
Suit pants, dress pants. I'm wearing
Oh,
pants under my tech pants in colorful. They're black. It's weird.
I'm going all Peaky Blinders on this one.
I tried, but did I tell you guys the story of the 5X?
They don't make the big and tall Peaky Blinders.
It was more like Peaky Blunders. Piggy blunders. So I tried. I did. I tried to order. I ordered the biggest thing I could find. It came in about 8 inches too small. And I'm all, well, we're gonna have to go somewhere different.
Yeah.
All right. Have a fantastic morning. Happy Thursday. Let's go do something great with our days. I don't know. Go make a phone call. Sell a house. Track your activities so that you know what's going on. Because when you start tracking things, they improve.